Hey, what's up, guys? We are at Millennium Games right after the Rochester Regional, and who do we have with us here today?
I'm John Banks. I maybe got my invite, probably got my invite with just plain old Bystial control that I built literally last night. So, you know, I'm satisfied with how I did, all things considered.
Any shoutouts?
The general Millennium Games crew, they're always there to help me test. All my friends, that's about it. So, standard dragon things, we've got the triple safer and the 2 chaos dragons. Always good cards, especially with regained and chaos space when I get it. Being able to recycle these and always have 2 monsters summoned, always good. The other starter, the black metal and the red ice darkness. This engine will become much better in about a week when we get the new metal morph cards, since this will search the monster, which searches the trap and summons itself, and basically I get seal and then a gate. That'll work out real well. So those are the 1 card starters. One of the bricks, Dragon Ravine, and Chaos Space, these count as sorter starters since they require another card, but Chaos Space was limited for a reason. Dragon Ravine was banned at one point, I think, for good reason. They're just good cards. We'll go into the Bystial engine next. We got 1 mag, 3 Baldrake, 3 Druid's Worm, 3 Saurnier. So, all 10 Bystials. With the amount of Teamsmith being played, I knew there'd be some White Forest Runic, which is the deck I was going to play, but decided against. And any other random light dark decks, I faced a Ritual Beast player that I banished a couple times on them. That was funny. I just figured instead of doing Runic, it'd be better for me to just main deck 10 Bystials and banish everything I can. It worked out pretty well. So, of course, we've got the Rebellions and 2 Regained. I was going through profiles, and originally this was supposed to be a beast, but I figured 2 Regained is better since a lot of people focus on this card.
Yeah.
So one gets removed, I place the other one and continue to play. And then the 1 card people don't usually play, Bystial Luber.
How do you like that branded card?
Which one?
Bystial Luber, sorry.
So the main thing about this, the effects are good, almost never come into play. There was one time this regional where I could have activated an effect, but I didn't have a card. So
Did you just like as a normal off of a Lubellion that you could make Striker? Yeah.
You can get it off Lubellion. It is the Dragon 2. That's very important. So with this, I can still play Dispater. Otherwise, I can't play Dispater because I don't have a tier. So there is the Bystial engine. And now for non-engine, which is about as big as the Bystial engine, I'm not gonna lie. 2 talents. I think talents is just extremely good format. And then Ash, Baylor, Ogre, Nib, and Imprint. I could have played Droll, but I figured it was better to have a critical mass of smaller hand traps, especially with the Nibiru. And because in a lot of matchups, the Bystials count as hand trap as well, so you could really consider this deck to be 25 hand traps. So, and then I don't think I should explain any of these hand traps. Every one of them is just good. So that brings the main count up to 44. I put 44 in because there's a couple bricks that I don't want to draw, say the Bystial Luger, the Dragon Ravine. Don't want to ever see those. Would like to search them. For extra deck, standard link 1s, standard ratio for dragons, since seals is just absurd. This is not an okay card. It's just everything's power creeping around it, but it's still not an okay card somehow. The Dragon Ravine Searcher, it's really good. The access into more link material. The SP and IP Masquerena package, always good. SP, nothing needs to be said about that. IP because I had room, and it turns out Seals plus IP is just a really good board. Unicorn was because I wanted another option for IP in case I had to use SP early, and that Unicorn helps me climb into access code.
How did you like the access code?
Never summoned it once. We won't talk about it.
Okay.
So I believe that's it for the links. Yep. Adam with what? 10 Bystials. You gotta play Adam. Never summoned this card. Didn't have a chance. But
What was the theory? What were you? How were you making it?
Red Ice Darkness plus a level 10.
Got it.
Easy enough, but it just never came up. This probably could have been Typhoon, maybe. I'm not sure. Dissipator came out once. Chaos Angel is Chaos Angel. Nothing needs to be said about that. Really easy to make in this deck, really easy to make with both attributes. Just a good card. And then another card that I didn't summon, Scarlet. This is in theory my time card, but it's really hard to make specifically because I don't have rockets, but
Did you miss the rockets?
not really. There's a couple times when I imagine I would have made game with the rockets, but as of today, every time I could have won with rockets, I won anyways because I just had this critical mass of hand traps. Even after they went through their combo and I hand trapped them into oblivion, I do a couple draws, get a couple hand traps, and the game was over from there.
Yeah, remember when Pooch was like, he definitely has boot sector. I'm like, nah.
Oh no, what's Boot Sector? I don't know what that card is. Anyways, side deck. The draw cards. I just wanted to draw. I just wanted the draws. Purrely is really good. Phantasma is really good. I know that this will be power crept by Ross. I got it. Okay. I know that it will be power crept by that, but I still maintain that this card is very good. If you get a draw, it's at minimum parity, and you can consider it an upstart without the LP gain. If you draw 2, it's a pot of green. Why are you unhappy with a pot of green? If you draw 3, which you can get,
You win.
yeah, exactly. It's just a really good card in my opinion. And then Phantasma in such a link-heavy format, perfect.
Okay.
Love that card. It also counts as a level 6 or higher Dark Dragon to summon the belly. So I almost always play this in Dragons. Cosmic, I hate back row. I hate back row. That's all needs to be said. I did not side this card once, but in theory, right, because of the way I built this deck, it's better than Droplet since I don't want to use cards in hand for Droplet. It's unfortunately I can't kill, but again the theory is that as long as I have that critical mass of hand traps, I win anyways. So I just clear their field, set up seal, and just keep going. The funny cards, Skill Drain. This deck works under Skill Drain. That's all we need. Seal works under Skill Drain, and then I just keep summoning 2,500 beaters and GD. That's it. That's all I do. Quacky Mirror Drago. This is a known card from a lot of Tenpai as well.
You like it here though?
Yes, I do. I won at least one game of it today. Since against Ubel they can't do their stuff, which there was another deck that I summoned this against and they couldn't do anything. Centurion. They normal summoned, I bounced it, summoned Kawaki and said nice job. That was the game. And then this is a little less well known, but this card basically says if Tenpai has 4 or less cards in hand, they can't attack, which is game against them. I'd say 90% of the time. So
Did it come up today?
Yes, actually. Well, kind of. I tied with a Tenpai. Yes, I know. I realized. Don't say anything. I know. I tied with a Tenpai. I tied with a Tenpai player who was going to try to go for battle phase, but I had this in deck anyway, so the battle phase didn't happen. And that's about it.
Great. Thank you very much for showing off your profile.
Thank you.
and we'll be seeing you guys later.